Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, or if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Get ready. The earliest possible update and sneak peek information comes to you from Galadon Gaming, but today we are talking about the bat meta. We are in a bat meta. There is no doubt about it. Absolutely. The bat spell right now is flying all over the place. It is soaring. It has spread its wings. Well, okay, you get the point. The bat spells are strong, okay? Are they broken? Are they overpowered? Okay, now just the other day, I made a video where I said, oh, you know, they're strong, but they're not overpowered. Now, okay, here's the thing. And I know that people are already jumping down to the comments and they're jumping down my throat and saying, oh, Galadon, you're going to make Supercell nerf the bat spell. And I'm going to tell you for the 95 gajillionth time that A, I don't work for Supercell. B, the content that I make does in no way influence the Clash of Clans team. And C, I'll tell you right now, the way that they are influenced is by numbers. And what I mean is they know every attack that is done in this game on a daily basis. Millions, if not hundreds of millions of attacks every single day. And I guarantee you there is a report, much like an accounting report, that they get, that they can pull at any time, and they can see, oh, you know, how many percentage of these, you know, 100 million attacks that happen today, what percentage used bat spells? What percentage used, you know, more than 5 bat spells? And then what percentage of those attacks achieved 3 stars? Against what strength of base, you know, or 2 stars, or whatever the percentage average is. And I'm sure that they've got rankings for how strong an opposing base is. And no doubt, okay? So that is definitely what Supercell uses to help them decide on balance. Now, of course, I'm not saying that's the only thing they use. Obviously, there's a lot of other factors that go into it. But I'm saying that that is probably one of the primary things that they consider. And it looks like, based upon this content creator's observations from the last couple of wars, bat spells are responsible for the majority of 3-star attacks right now. And they definitely have increased the number of 3-star attacks. Now, we see Bat Dragon, we see bats with Electro Dragons like we're going to watch right here from Bounty Hunter, and we're also going to see a variety of times that the bat spells are dropped. And yes, that's cool. We're still seeing a diversity of attacks, and that, like Bounty Hunter, he's bringing a Queen Walk Electro Dragon bat spell attack. We see, of course, Bat Dragon the most often, and there are some other Bat Lalo types and things like that. But I'm just saying, bats, no matter how they're used, are in a very high percentage of attacks right now. So this was a brilliant attack right here from Bounty Hunter. He's got that Town Hall activated, and because it's activated, in come the bats, and then the Warden's ability right there, wiping everything out. Look at those bats that are immune to any damage, just wreaking havoc in this base. And so that is, again, one of the keys. I wanted not only to talk about, you know, how much we're seeing bat spells, but also to speak about the strategy, because there are very, very specific things that you must look for in a base if you're going to try bat spells. Now, again, there's lots of different ways to do it, but let's just cover the fundamentals. If you're looking at a base that has only single target Infernos, then that is, of course, an ideal candidate. You may not even need a freeze spell, especially if there's not a lot of splash damage in the area. You've got to remember that those wizard towers can absolutely annihilate the bats from a bat spell. So you have to look and see where the wizard towers are. That may be a meta change. And here's the thing. Maybe we'll just see a change in base designs that value wizard towers more. But so far, I don't know if that's going to be possible, because I just think, to be completely honest, they're a little bit too strong to be stopped even by a variance of base designs. So wizard towers, of course, you got to watch out for those. Either avoid them or drop a freeze near the closest or the near to the closest ones. And then the multi-target Infernos. They are not going to stop this attack either, especially if you drop a freeze spell. And so we're talking about a lot of people bringing like 9 bat spells and a freeze. Here you saw Bounty Hunter with 8 bat spells and just a fantastic job. And again, that was an innovative attack. Now watch right here. Rage, freeze, and then the bat spells. Now I will say, Fezzi did a great job with this attack, but this is exactly how you should be doing it. Okay, you drop the rage first, then the freeze, then the bats as fast as possible. Whatever you do, don't drop the freeze first, because the freeze is going to be the most valuable spell. That's the one you really need. And check it out. Fezzi's down 27% of this base, and he's just going to dump in his Electro Dragons right here. Now, this, I'm not saying this is a spam attack, but those bats did just pour all over this base, and now beautiful timing of the Warden ability right there, so nobody takes damage. You've got a massive crew that is going to head out to the right. Definitely looks like some funneling has taken place. That also helps out, even though we're not worried about heal spells. You want to try to keep them in a group like this tightly, and sometimes you can use the heroes for that. You'll notice that Fezzi still has his King and Queen ability. Beautiful right here. He's got 2/3 of this base down. There goes the King around the outside with his ability and the Electro Dragons. Now, personally, I would love to do this attack. I haven't tried the Bat Dragon with Electro Dragon, the Bat Electro Dragon, the BED attack yet, but it does look like a lot of fun. Some players prefer to use regular dragons for the splash to help keep up the balloons, but I definitely think that, again, we're seeing all sorts of different attacks. But again, it's the bat spells that are making these attacks so much stronger. And personally, I can live with it. I'm kind of happy with the way things are. I'm not saying that Supercell should nerf this. I'm just telling you that you shouldn't be surprised if there is a balance change. And remember, the Clash of Clans team has said in the past that they prefer, when it comes to things like this, if a troop or a spell is being overused, they prefer a balance change before a direct nerf. And what I mean is, rather than just directly nerfing the bats, if there's any way that they could make a change to the game in some other mechanical way with a defense or whatever that would make the bats less potent, they would do that. And I have to agree with that. I would hate to see the bat spells get nerfed again. Imagine how strong they were before the initial nerf. Now we see how strong they are after that nerf. They're still doing a great job. Okay, so this is just a friendly challenge, but She Do Hosh right here, showing again another variety of an attack. He's got the Archer Queen Kill Squad getting in, getting that Town Hall down, and then no freeze spell needed. He drops in the bats and the rage, and look at them go. Archer Queen, they don't even blink. Now, of course, this Wizard Tower, it goes down because it just can't even stop the bats because of the sheer speed that they came in. So that's kind of cool to watch, kind of surprising, because normally, like I said, the Wizard Towers are stronger. So right there, could we see a change where Wizard Towers will attack more quickly? That's definitely a possibility. Or maybe I would not be surprised if Wizard Towers got a slightly larger radius and did a slightly smaller amount of damage. So what you could do there is balance the game so that Wizard Towers aren't suddenly super strong against, dragons and ground troops and things like that. But they are strong. They still will one-shot bats. So there is some leeway there that they could play with this and, increase Wizard Tower range by 1 tile, decrease damage by 10%, and they would still one-shot the bats, and they would suddenly be that much stronger against bats. So I'm just saying, again, I didn't write Supercell and tell them to do this. I just wouldn't be surprised if something like that were to happen. Or the initial attack of a Wizard Tower is faster, or they attack faster. They attack 25% faster and do 24% less damage. You never know. I'm just saying that as it stands right now, it appears to me that bat spells are the strongest thing that have come along in a long time. And I'm having a blast with them. I'll tell you right now. I've got a video coming out tomorrow with some amazing stuff. And yes, if Galadon can 3, the strat's OP. I realize we all know that one by now. And yeah, I did put up a 3-star on a fresh Town Hall 12 in today's war. We'll show that to you guys tomorrow, along with some other pretty cool stuff. But for now, She Do Hosh from Lost Phoenix, wrapping up the plethora of 3 stars that Lost Phoenix dropped down on its opponents and on each other last night using bat spells. So let me know, please. Give me your honest opinion down in the comments what you think about bat spells. Also at other town halls, I would love to check it out, so let me know. Have a great day. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. Make sure that you are subscribed, because as soon as new update information comes, I will pass it along to you accurately and with utmost speed. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, I disagree. I say they watch Galadon attack. If he gets 3 stars, they nerf. Nerf, nerf, nerf.